Hey Dota fans, Valve is gearing up for the International. This week they announced that short film contest submission will conclude on September 4th, 2022. It must be 9 seconds or less to be considered. Each finalist that reaches the top 10 will be guaranteed $500. Winners will receive $25,000, second place will get $10,000, and third place will get $5,000. Dota also released a new treasure, the Chest of Endless Days. It features 13 different hero sets. The ultra rare is Kit Invoker set. In Dota roster news, Illidan Pivcaev announced that he will be returning back to competitive Dota and will be playing for Team Empire, but after playing and losing to Hellraisers in 2 games, he immediately retracted and left the scene. In the eScore news, Illidan said he can't contribute to the team anymore. I feel like I only make it worse for Empire, so I asked him to pick another guy. On to the DPC. In China, this is the most competitive season in recent times, has started to shift again. The supposed team that are favored to go into the major are back on top. Ehome, the team that defeated PSG LGD in week 1, has dropped their next 3 games and are at the bottom. In Division 2 is a 3-way tie for first. Our highlight comes at the end between Ehome against Team Aster.
I think the only thing that can save Ehome at this point is really overcommitment.
Fountain dive.
From Aster, yeah, something like that. Or maybe like initiating right now.
They'll go for Monet. They've got the spear, but again, you got to remember he's got the Aegis. Hook from behind. Familiar stops the dismember from Ori. The right click's coming out from Shiro. Shiro able to do this for free for the moment. They've got another Familiar onto Ori. Ori taking a little bit of damage from the right clicks, but the damage on a planet. Ori gets the kill there, but he is low. Primal Roar locks down Shiro. Monet from the other side gets the Reality Rift as well as the stun out on a ZZQ. They get the kill there on the Grimstroke. They've lost to the dismember now. Again, onto the Medusa. The spear comes in. They've already called GG, and Shiro hasn't died yet. But eventually he will fall, so will Zeal. Echo looking next, and it's a full team wipe as Aster only take the series 2-0.
In Southeast Asia, it is just as competitive like China. This week we saw the titans between Fnatic against Talon, and Fnatic gave Talon their first loss. In Division 2, this could be Lil Gun's season. They are currently 4-0 midway through the season. Our highlight comes at the end between Fnatic against Talon.
And we go toss back.
Top tier 3 tower, Avalanche and toss back inside. Can they finish that one off? Holding on to the edges, he will be back full HP. But the rest, stuck it in. BKB and a black hole on 2. Can they copy Pesarino and use the black hole back? But no, it's a trade. It's 3 down for Team Talon Esports. Fnatic breakthrough, going in and trying to get that Lina right in front of the fountain. Oh my dear lord, it's a mission to prove who is the best male in the world. Hot male, D male, Su male, or R male. GG has been called, and it's Fnatic sweeping Talon 2-0.
Oh boy, there's your answer. It's absolute dominance. 31 minutes, it felt like it was quick.
In Western Europe, there are more surprises, and fans of Team Secret won't like this. Team Secret and Alliance are struggling, and they are in danger of relegation for next year, and their international hopes might have to rely in the qualifiers. Enigma Galaxy are there too. In Division 2, it's a neck-and-neck race between Into the Breach and Enigma Galaxy to see who stays undefeated. Both are 4-0. A highlight comes at the end between Team Secret against Tundra.
Just went in. I mean, that's how you defend a set of racks, I suppose.
Take me, not the racks. Tundra's no reason to stop.
Crystallis has got to be careful. 33's already on top of him. The Nimbus dropped down. Boundless strike as well. They've got to back Crystallis out of this one. He's trying to run. 33 will stay on target. Stacks supposed to be against the Wukong's command down. Crystallis, he's going to try and stand his ground. See if he has enough damage with his Stateless and the Butterfly. Doesn't look like it. Tundra, they can just kite it out, step to the side. They'll lose Ice Secret. They'll lose Ice as well. Ice Spies back. Crystallis completely isolated here. Tundra get on top of him under the tier 4s. He's out of mana. He's out of life. No buyback for him. As Secret, they'll scramble back towards the fountain, but Puppy's not able to make it either. Only Ice surviving, and it is indeed over. GG is called. Tundra. They'll find.
In Eastern Europe, Bet Boon has turned it around after the loss against Na'Vi. They are tied with Na'Vi and Team Spirit on top. In Division 2, Nemiga Gaming takes over for first with a 4-0 lead and gave Cybercap their first loss, while most of the other teams have 2 wins. Our highlight comes at the end between Na'Vi against Outsiders.
Wants a scythe, really. It's a good item.
That is true.
Ramses He's going to be tossed outside of his base. That is most unpleasant for him, especially because Solo's here. And yeah, he's going to cancel that TP. Ramses gets off another stack of the refractions. He's going to try and get through Solo, but can't even get through outside of the cogs. And that is just a free kill there. Sweden Strong, he's looking for another. He's going to toss the lifeless corpse of Hakoda back to Vitude. That's only going to power him up as they activate the drums and go to war.
That corpses are Vitude's specialty. He really likes those. As he starts to push down these racks. Gonna be one lane at least.
Oh, another one!
Oh, he found an old man!
Oh, it was even
and now he's
faster!
on the corpse.
Another one, Sweden Strong. More, ole!
In North America, now's opportunity to qualify to the major gets more real with every passing week. They are tied with Quincy Crew with 4 wins, and the two teams will play each other in week 4. In Division 2, KBU and Alpha remains on top for another week. Our highlight comes at the end between Evil Geniuses against TSM.
Oh god, alright, they just blow up Fly, so they see an opening, but now Saberlight ending up getting hit here with the bash. He's not going to be able to do much, just have the disturbance. He's going to be able to run away fast enough though. No, the right-click damage is too massive coming up from Nightfall as he manages to go to place. Moon Meander trying to fight through. You can see Brow trying to run away from Abed. Abed trying to find the opening, trying to find this kill. It's Moon Meander, he fights in the middle of all of his monkeys, but he's not going to survive. And they did eventually manage to find Bryle.
But the Ags is up on Ember, so he just kept throwing and
It was
chasing
very
and chasing.
funny, actually.
I mean, it all came down to Moon Meander getting picked off and then EG punishing the rest of the TSM draft as they ran down their opponents. And
Okay,
then it led to
Tomato.
Roche.
Jumping in, wants to just burn. Okay, that's going to be the Aegis. Mono having that BKB, but Nightfall, he's already got him linked up. He's going to be stealing as much of this damage as possible. They're going to try to force forward, but they get the bash off over onto Tomato. This is not looking good for the Chaos Knight, as they'll try to do whatever they can to keep him alive, but it's just not going to be enough. They'll lose Tomato, crit falling on the back lines. Moon Meander trying to get a couple clicks off over here onto Nightfall, but there's just too much physical damage coming out from him. He will end up dying, and these barracks. All right, Bryle. He's trying to poke here, be a little cheeky. Needs a little bit more damage to finish off Nightfall, and they do indeed have it, but now he is going to pay for it because the shackles come out. That is a dieback. And the racks are falling here. They do not have Moon Meander, they don't have Bryle, they don't have Tomato. They're missing some of their heavy damage dealers over on the side of TSM. Into this base, they smell blood in the water. They see that this is their time, this is their advantage. A little bit of a slow over onto Saberlight. But Arteezy eyes on the prize. That Fervor just ripping through the buildings now as he's going for the next one. And there's not a whole heck of a lot that TSM can do because they just don't have those buybacks. They're trying to slow him down, but this Ancient indeed is falling. They're throwing their bodies over here. Flies is going to throw out the shackles. But no, they just have their eyes on this Ancient. The GG gets called. Evil Geniuses. They are looking so good.
In South America, we had a pretty big upset this week. Infinity took down the top-seeded Infamous 2-1. As they move 2-2. In Division 2, Raven continues the hot run as they are 4-0, and on the flip side, Balrogs are 0-4. A highlight comes at the final fight between Infamous against Infinity.
Where's the Eclipse targeted? It was actually in the backline, so it's not really going to hit anyone. BP now, hit by a disruption. He has no swashbuckle as he comes out, but he doesn't have BKB. That will protect him. Shadow Demon has been invisible. They hit him with the Missile Blade. Now the Fan of Knives. They broke BP. And they're going for
now
more.
comes the
Look, they got
chase.
caught by the Chakram. They could actually chase him down. They're going for the course now. There's the Eclipse though. They bait it out for Parker. That Eclipse tears down Infamous. Infinity was baiting the whole time. And the Ag surprises an Infamous who was trying to go for the perfect chase. As Pango comes back, there's no buyback on the Tiny or on the PA. They find Affliction too. Affliction is dealt with in a matter of seconds. What a play there by Lumiere.
They knew about the Ags too, but he refreshes. Just refresher shard there.
They didn't consider that, honestly. The refresher shard kind of surprised them.
That's all for this week. We're halfway through the summer tour, and Arlington is only weeks away. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a good week.